Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time. Today we are creating two looks with the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership Subversive Metalmorphosis eyeshadow palette. If you are new, you probably don't know, but I bought the bundle on our website and I got the little lip kit as well. I just got the pink one. It was really good because I got 10% off since it was my first time ordering on our website. Plus, it was during the first 24 hours and I think there was like a even better deal going on at that time. So yes, got the bundle. I created a poll on my Instagram stories asking you which palette you wanted to see first, and everybody, well, most of you wanted to see the Dark Star, so I'm gonna link it right here if you want to watch it, or I will put it at the end of this video as well. It was really tight with the Bronze Temptation, which I also already uploaded on my channel, so you have two looks with that one as well. And today we are playing with Metalmorphosis, and I know not everybody was like uber excited about it because well, it's a full metallic eyeshadow palette, so not very convenient or easy like to use on an everyday basis. But you know what, I'm going to show you how to create two looks with it. I'm not using any other eyeshadow palette paired with it. You could totally do that, and I think that would be the best way to use it. And it's just, for me, I would say maybe it's an accessory eyeshadow palette. But we're going to create two looks using only exclusively this eyeshadow palette. So if you want to see that, please keep on watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram. I post lots of different looks and I create polls and things like that to see what you want to see next. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And without any further ado, let's get started. Alright, so look at that. I'm just opening the little knob, and once again, I haven't touched the palette as I did for the other ones. I'm discovering it with you. It had a little plastic, a little tape, so it doesn't open during its shipment. And here are the colors. I'm gonna take off that little plastic with the names of shades on it. And here are the colors. Look at that. So pretty. I'm gonna quickly do swatches. Metalurgy. That feels very creamy. And look at that. Ooh, that is beautiful. Gorgeous. And my arm is dry. I wonder if sometimes people, you know, to make it look even more pigmented, they put cream before on their arms. I don't know, maybe. That's a good trick, maybe. Then we have the shade Copper. Sterling. Ooh, hello Tin Man. Look at that shade. That is blinding. It's like a icy blue silver. Well, it's mostly silver, but it looks almost blue on camera. But it's a real silver. Whew. Smoked amethyst. Beautiful sparkly purple. Ooh, that looks intense on my finger. Well, it is very sparkly. I don't know if the camera is gonna pick up the amount of sparkles, but it is beautiful and so pigmented. Guys, that is insane. I just want you to see the sparkles because I really have a feeling my camera doesn't pick it up. Look at that. Gorgeous. Bronze. Ooh, look at that swatch, so easy. Okay, I confirm you don't need cream on your arm to make it pigmented. And lastly, we have Gold Standard. And oh my, does it look gold. Look at that. Wow. Well, I think of all the palettes and my history of swatch, those are the most beautiful swatches I haven't ever done on my channel. Woo! It looks so pro. I'm just gonna do my flashlight once again. I cannot resist. And there you go. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Gonna be I need to take a photo of that. Sorry guys, I'm taking a moment here. So the thing is, I'm going to work and these are super duper intense, but you know what? Well, we're gonna play with these. I'm really excited. Can you tell? So as per usual, my lid is prepped and set with concealer and a little bit of translucent powder, and we're gonna start it. We're gonna create a first look. I'm really excited. So the tricky part for me is to use only metallic shades. So to me, ideally, that would be a palette I would use in combination with another palette. But for the sake of that video, we're going to do a full-on metal look. So for that first look, well, I'm gonna start with the shade Bronze, this guy, and I'm going to use my Morphe M224, which has quickly become my favorite brush to use with metallic shades, and I'm going to place it in the center of my lid, and we're going to try to create something wearable with that eyeshadow palette to see if we can use it on its own for everyday look. Let me zoom you in. Well, so far pigmentation is here, and I'm just trying to create that perfect arch. I'm gonna quickly use my finger with the same shade, Bronze, and yes, well, for these ones, compared to the other eyeshadow palettes from that collection, the finger definitely gives it more impact. Oh yes, look at that difference. Alright, so now with same brush, I'm gonna use that brush a lot, I'm telling you. I'm gonna go to the shade Copper because we're doing something wearable. So we're gonna try to stick to something soft. Same brush. And I'm placing it in the outer corner. And I am creating a nice gradient with it. You know what? I'm gonna try to wing it out a bit. So you could use tape. Very pretty. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush. That one is a Morphe M330. Alright, and I'm picking up the same shade, Copper, and I'm gonna place it into my crease. Let's see what it does with a fluffy brush. If it can work as a transition shade. But ideally, once again, I will just pair one or two of these shadows with a matte eyeshadow. Well, you know what? Working it with a fluffy blending brush, actually, it's not as metallic, and that can work as a transition shade. Alright, so let's see now. I think, you know what? I'm in between either the gold or the silver. That's kind of a battle right now. I think they could both look really cool. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with gold. I'm gonna take that brush, we're gonna try the MAC 230. I'm gonna place it in the inner corner. Woo! Yeah, that gold is amazing. I think I wanna use my finger. Oh my, this will be just stunning on top of just a matte shade. Yeah, that is slowly becoming very editorial. In the lower lash line, I'm just gonna use the shade Copper. And I'm actually with my finger going to intensify it in the outer corner. Quickly using our Permagel Ultra Glide Eye Pencil in the shade Black Coffee in my waterline. And I'm going to tightline as well. I feel like doing a wing. I'm gonna use my Smashbox Always On Liquid Eyeliner. Okay, I'm just gonna go all along the lash line first. And do just a little wing, a mini wing. We're using my Rodial Glamour Mascara XXL. Really like the mascara. I think I want to push my lashes towards the outer edge just to give it that little flirty look. Alright, and just for kicks, because I haven't tried it, I want to try the other lipstick I got in my little set. I bought this little set, which is the, wow, it's a pink one. This one, in which you get Christy as well, which I used on my first look for the Dark Star eyeshadow palette. I want to use the Forbidden Love, which is a red. So we'll see, it might be a lot, but look at that matte. Can be very interesting, so I'm just, yeah, I'm gonna try it on. Woo! Whoa. Ooh, that gives me some holiday vibes. Well, that is a stunning red, and I did not use a liner, but look at that. Ooh, I think that was actually the perfect look to pair with that red lip. I wasn't sure for which look to use it, because usually I don't do bold eyes and red lips, but beautiful, beautiful color. Those two lipsticks I'm really happy. I'm just going to show you Christy very quickly, but once again, if you want to see how it applies, I used it in my other video, but that is Christy, so it's a nice nude, rosy nude. I really like it, so really happy with that little set as well. And voila, that is the first look. I really like these shadows paired together. It gives me kind of a New Year's Eve vibe or holiday vibes, or Chinese New Year. This could be a very pretty look also. But yeah, I'm really excited so far. So there you go. That's the first look with that palette. Let's jump onto the second look. Alright, second look. Yesterday I got a lot of compliments on that full-on metallic look, so I'm excited to create another look with that palette. And yeah, I'm just gonna pick up some of that smoked amethyst with my finger, and I'm gonna place it in the center of my lid. Wow. Very pigmented, as you can see. And I don't have any glitter base, nothing. I, as usual, put concealer on my lid and put a translucent powder on top of it. I'm gonna take my Morphe M224, my new favorite brush for metallic eyeshadows, and just pick up some more of that smoked amethyst. Bring it a bit higher. Taking a clean brush, I'm taking a detailed tapered blender brush from Luxie. I think that's a Wonder Woman collection. And that's the Luxie 140. Big brush. It's clean, and I'm just blending the edges. And as you are blending, like the glitters disappear completely, kind of becomes a matte shadow almost. Taking dark amethyst a bit higher actually with that same brush. Then taking a clean blending brush. Just make sure it is nice and diffused. And if it's messy here, it's okay. So it takes a bit of time, but the shadow, this eyeshadow blends very nicely. Alright, now I'm picking up the shade Sterling, which is that nice silver color, with the same brush. And I'm gonna place it on top of Smoke Amethyst in the inner corner towards the center. Okay, I'm gonna try with my finger for more impact. Yeah, look at that. I never use silver on my eyes, so it's kind of a nice little twist in my makeup habit. I'm gonna put it in the inner corner as well, why not? Okay, that's kind of interesting. Taking a Morphe M502, and I'm just gonna pick up a bit more of Smoke Amethyst, and I'm gonna just smoke out my crease. Re-intensify just the outer corner. You know what, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna use the shade Metallurgy, this one, with my finger. Hopefully it's not a mistake. And I'm gonna put it in the center, in between Smoked Amethyst and Sterling. Ooh, I like it. So keep in mind, you can keep it like more cool toned or add a little bit of warmth. Very beautiful, very pretty transition actually. I like that very much, very much. I think I want actually to make it sharp. I'm gonna use a little Q-tip like this. A little bit of Bioderma micellar water, and I'm gonna do something like this. Take off some of that inner corner highlight for now. Now onto the lower lash line. I'm gonna take Smoked Amethyst again. I know we look crazy. Let's see, step back a bit. We're obviously doing something a bit more creative. It's just because I really want to show you multiple colors, but you could simply use one shade for one look, right? Blending. Taking Sterling again and focus it really in the tear dot. And the brush is not wet. Look at that. Beautiful. Now with a fluffy brush, I'm just going to pick up just a tap in the pan of Sterling and place it on my brow bone. And we're going for something a bit more avant-garde. I am well aware. And this is the final look, and I really love it. First I was like, ooh, it's gonna be a bit intense, not really wearable. Still, it's not easy to wear, it's not an everyday makeup look, but for New Year's Eve, for like holidays, I think this is a very cool eyeshadow look. I'm gonna zoom you in. Look at that, like that silver is stunning. I loved it paired with Smoked Amethyst just on its own. I really like that I put that little shade here, Metallurgy, or Metallurgy. Like these three together, that's the only shadows I use for this look. And it's gorgeous. I love how It was easy to smoke out and blend smoked amethyst, and then just, yeah, the way you can just put it on with your finger or with your brush, a synthetic brush. It was really easy to work with, and I just like how you can just put these eyeshadows on top of one another, and it's just transforming your entire look. It brings it into something completely different. Once again, I think this palette would be beautiful paired with another eyeshadow palette. If you do a matte look and you just want a little adjust, you know, something cool that brings everything to life, well, you can just use one of these eyeshadows. That gold is stunning. And then, I don't know, I'm really excited. I thought I would not like this palette as much as the other ones, but actually I really like it. I think it is a beautiful little tool, and you can create so many different looks with that eyeshadow palette. Look at that, like from what I did yesterday, that was really warm, bronzy, golden look, to this one, which is more cool tone, sultry. For my lips, I just put on something. I was thinking I could put like the gloss bomb, well, the new Fenty gloss, but I thought, you know what, it's enough silver and sparkles on the eyes, so I want something nice and neutral, easy, and I'm just using the MAC Open Presence Creme Sheen lipstick. I just got it in that little Christmas set. I just tight line under my lashes. I put a liner, a very thin line on top of my lash line, and I put some black in my waterline. And from the moment I did that, I was like, ooh, okay, I really like how this look turned out. It shows you the diversity of looks you can create with that eyeshadow palette. And oh, I don't know which one now I prefer. I think Bronze Temptation is for sure my favorite, just because it's the easiest, like, to bring with you on a trip or, you know, on a weekend, and you can end up doing like either something very nice, like natural, or something smoky and glam. But this one is actually a great tool to bring with you as well, if you want to do something, well, something like that. I think it would be a beautiful palette for the holidays. I can't wait to play more with it. I will definitely pair it with matte eyeshadow. I am really happy with how this look in particular turned out. I'm like, that is beautiful. Zoom you in, show you my eye. Look at that. Is it not a gorgeous smoky eye look? And only with metallic shades, guys. That is the crazy part. I have no matte eyeshadow here. Look at that. And then if I take my little flashlight, look at beautiful it is. And it's a bit dark now, like it's late. Look at that. Oof, gorgeous. Which look do you prefer with that eyeshadow palette? And overall, if you watch my other videos, which look, which palette do you prefer? Comment down below. Did you get the bundle? Which palette did you get? Let me know if you have any requests down below, a palette you'd like to see. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Instagram. I will see you in the next one. Bye!